Yep. What up, guys? What up? What up? What up? Hey, hope everyone's doing great. Good, great. It's your boy G, the one and only G. I've been taking L's this week, y'all, but it's okay. Today made it up. I made some good money on the Snapchat stuff. We talked about that yesterday. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, I just wanted to go live and get you guys an update on Tesla. Get you guys an update on Polestar. Kind of been quiet on Polestar. Got a couple people been asking about it and stuff. Really, I'm not dodging or anything. There hasn't really been any news, right? So I'm not trying to force anything, right? And stock's been really kind of shitty, honestly. Am I right? Great company and everything. I kind of mentioned that in some of the other live streams and stuff. But just the stock, man, it's kind of depressing. So anyway, I saw something on the chart today with Polestar, so I just want to go through that. And really, mainly it's going to be focused on Tesla's earnings and just a little few articles and stuff, and really give you guys or get your idea of your opinion of what's going on with the market too. But hey, I see some people join. Let's go. And you guys hit the like. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, no, I just want to do a Polestar update because I haven't done that in a while. I'm not dodging anybody. Don't think so. There's not been that much, like I said. So I was gonna wait for see if a few people come up. It's Friday night, people are out drinking and stuff, so I don't think this one will be too long of a live stream. But again, if you guys have questions or anything, just put them in the comments. I love to chat with you guys. And yeah, that's it. Let's go ahead and start if you guys want. What do you guys want to cover first? Do you guys want me to talk about Tesla's earnings? I don't think they were that bad. There's like some things that I didn't like and stuff. Obviously the market was pretty much down. I guess we should probably start with that. Yeah, so yesterday I was talking about Snapchat's earnings, and really this just affects the market because of you would say the revenue growth, but really it's the behind the scenes of the revenue. It's like just ad spending coming back. It's really just showing like the economy slowing down and things like that. So yeah, it's just like not good for the market, right? So that just is like a foreshadow of what things could happen next week too, right? Because we got the big dogs, Google, Meta, everybody's reporting. So yes, I guess a little bearish sentiment today, and I mean, at least you guys could have made some money with some puts, but yeah, so that's basically this. I'm not gonna go too much into this because we covered this yesterday. Do you guys want to look at the chart? I guess we could talk about the chart on SPY first too, and then we'll take a look. Oops, my bad, y'all. How's everybody doing though? What's going on? You guys made some money or what happened? Hey, Joe is here. What's going on, man? Joe, oil, what's going on with oil, brother? Yeah, what happened with oil? I need to know what's the DD with oil. But anyway, with the SPY, obviously we had a gap fill. Let me go to the daily. We had a gap fill. I think that filled today, technically today. It was like around 400. A little over, like 401, partially filled, I guess. Hey, yes sir, June, what's up? I saw HCA, it went up to like 204. Yes sir, yes sir. Wait, I don't know if you're a girl or a guy, so I don't know if I should say yes sir for that one, but no, today we filled the gap. So usually after you fill the gap, it continues, but like I said, the Snapchat news like really just slowed down the momentum today. So that's why we kind of cut back, we pulled back today. So it's really up in the air if we can continue. Normally, like, you fill the gap and then you pull back and continue going. But like I said, that Snapchat earnings is just like, it's like punching the air out of your gut and stuff. But hey, Saul's in here too. Damn, we got the whole squad. So you guys don't have a life or what? You guys don't go out on Friday nights? I thought everybody was out drinking or something. I don't gotta do that till tomorrow. I usually try to stay. Well, I don't know. My Friday nights are pretty chill. It's just, the last day of the market. Just, by the way, I'm going to do a live stream in the morning. So if you guys don't subscribe yet, subscribe. Hit the notification bell, the like button, everything. I'm going to try to do a watch list. I've already got 2 stocks that I'm going to be interested in. So maybe I can get like 1 or 2 more on there. And I already have some notes, so I can actually just run through them pretty quick. And then also there's like the big earnings plays and stuff, so we can just talk more stocks, so we can talk Google, Apple, what other big ones. We got tons of stocks next week. Let me pull that up for you guys too real quick. Obviously the video is not sponsored or anything, but I got affiliate links if you guys need them in the description. Just if you need them, you'll save a little bit on everything, like 5%. This is a great platform, by the way. I'm doing the earnings here, so tomorrow I'll be doing a live stream for all this. Sorry if I'm plugging myself in right now, but yeah, tomorrow I got a few stocks I'm watching, and then if you guys want me to cover some of these, like Qualcomm, Meta, I think Visa is going to be very interesting. American Express reported really good earnings today, so that's actually a pretty good indication that these could do really good, just because everything's going up in price. So I think their earnings might actually be a very good, just a good opportunity there, maybe, possibly. We'll kind of talk about it tomorrow, but just a reminder that I'll go live tomorrow. So hopefully you guys make some time for that and join me tomorrow. Now, where was I? Oh, let me read some comments real quick. So yeah, HCA went up to 210. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My man's chilling in the pool, bro. You blessed. You got an inside, like in ground pool, or is it one of the ones on top, or what? Yeah, we talked about this. See, I was thinking about this one. Excuse me. Yeah, we were talking about what the move was like, $18 or something. I forgot what it was, but yeah, we did our math yesterday. You guys can go check out the live stream. We did the math. We said 163 or 202 something, 204 or something. So I'm glad. I don't know. I don't think you had an opportunity to get puts or calls because it was already after hours when we talked about it. But yeah, that shit did good. And then Joe's talking about UCO. So yeah, oil. What's going on with this, man? You gotta talk to me. We've been taking a beating. I was thinking there was a head and shoulders on. I'm actually bullish on oil for some reason. And see, actually, I was doing some weird stuff. This is Oxy, just an idea here. Let me take this off and then give you guys my first impression. So initially, I was impressed or thinking this was going to be a head and shoulders. So technically, I guess it could still be a head and shoulders, but it obviously kind of did the shoulder thing, right? The shoulders here, and it failed to break down, right? So this is actually a very bullish indicator for oil. The only thing right now is we're still technically in this range here, like this what 62, 65 range. With these purple lines I got marked in, so we're kind of bouncing back and forth through here. But one thing that I also noticed, let me just clear some of this shit off the thing, is this might be a inverse head and shoulders here now. So maybe you have the shoulder here, the head, and then maybe we're forming another shoulder, right? And so once we break out of this range here, this will be bullish, and we could probably come back up to like $69, $70. So that's just something, you know, I'm just thinking ahead here, and maybe you can see it better on like a 1 hour chart. So I don't know, do you guys see an inverse head and shoulders here? It's like a shoulder, the head, possibly forming it. So maybe in the short term, oil might still be a bit bearish, but then could be a good opportunity to maybe get those calls, and then hopefully if you get that breakout, you know, things will be interesting for sure. But don't want to talk too much about oil because I think I don't want to clickbait people. I don't want to talk about EV stocks and stuff. But yeah, this will be the breakout here, and see, it kind of matches up to this level too. See, my guy? Yeah, I'm not lying to you guys, see? But this is just stuff I see, right? So this is not like 100% confirmed. I'm just out here tinfoiling, spitballing here. So you guys let me know what you guys see. Just some ideas there though, because obviously oil's not done. I mean, the GOAT, Warren Buffett, is still buying it, so he must be doing that for a reason. That man's been making like 20% returns and shit. So what's up with that? And if you guys don't mind, just do me a favor, hit the like button, get this video out to other people. Yes sir. I'm gonna have to start needing some mods with so many people in the chat, you know. No, I'm kidding, there's only like 2 or 3. Apple, what's up with Apple, Saul? What's going on with Apple? Well, let me go ahead and talk about Polestar. So obviously, like I put it in the thumbnail because low key kind of bearish right now, and obviously I'm tilted because of my calls. They're basically worthless now. They're like 7 cents now. I paid 70. Well, I paid $1 for them. Then I averaged down. Then I was averaged like around 72 cents, and I basically need a 700% return just to break even. So yeah, that's about done. It's all good though. And the reason I'm kind of bearish in the Polestar chart right now, I don't really have any news, which is actually another bad thing. Like, come on, they're being like super quiet on stuff, you know, like give us some catalyst or something, you know. We need to squeeze the shorts. But what I noticed today was this is actually a head and shoulders pattern. I don't know if this is a head and shoulders pattern for you guys, but this is a head and shoulders pattern here for me that I was thinking. And so I've already done the draw. Usually the breakdown is the head here, so I did that little thing there, and then the breakdown would probably be like around $8. So even if it doesn't do a full head and shoulders like breakdown completion down here, I think we're definitely going to retouch these lows, which is around, you know, $8.50. So in the short term, I'm actually bearish on Polestar. Now that doesn't mean I'm going to go and get puts and stuff. It's just not worth it for me. But I just, you know, I had to kind of clear the air, you know, because a lot of people have been asking about it. And I'm not just dipping, you know, or whatever. I think that the stock is great. I just, you know, the stock price, no, I think the company's great. I think the stock is, you know, just it's something else. But yeah, what do you guys think? And my man's still in the pool. Damn, you drinking on something? What you sipping on? What do you guys be sipping on Fridays? Like, excuse me. I was taking a water break. I'll be sipping on that Maker's Mark. What do you guys think about that Maker's Mark? It's clean, it's, you know, simple. It's, you know, nothing fancy. But yeah, so this is Polestar here. I'm a little bearish in the short term, but it could also be a good opportunity for you guys to get some more shares. I don't know. What's the market cap on this thing right now? Oh, obviously we don't have a market cap. Do we have a market cap? I don't know if it's updated yet. Let me check that for you guys really quick. How are you guys doing though? Did y'all make money today on the SPY being sold off and stuff? Today was just nasty, bro. It was just nasty. And actually, this kind of looks like a bear flag, doesn't it? So this thing could be like another head and shoulders here. You know, I love the head and shoulders patterns. So this could be a head and shoulders pattern, which would be a trend pivot, like a reversal indicator, right? So it could be changing the direction because we've been bullish. So maybe this can happen, or straight up just could be a bear flag. Maybe it can be a bear flag because we did have a pretty dramatic drop here, like pretty dramatic. So we could have a bear flag here. And then once it breaks down, it'd be like this distance here. And so something around this. So definitely watching these levels here. Short term, I'm kind of bearish, but you never know with the SPY algos, bro. They be buying this shit up. What was I going to show you guys? Oh, I was going to do market cap on Polestar. Let me peep that real quick. Where is, yeah, the SPY is down after hours 0.19%. Doesn't really mean much, honestly. We'll kind of just wait to see the futures on Monday. We'll actually peep that. Hold up, is Polestar ripping right now? What the hell? It says it's $9.25 right now. Let me make sure you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. Polestar $9.25. You must be playing with your boy right now. Come on now. Yeah, see, $9, it's up almost 4%. I think it's just low volume, or maybe somebody buying stock or something. Let's look at that market cap. Yeah, market cap's 18 billion. It got updated. Hell yeah, let's go. So this is obviously Polestar is like a sleeping giant, and the reason I say a sleeping giant, I'm kind of diverge. If you guys have any other questions on Polestar, just let me know. Put it in the comments. I checked last night. Nasdaq, S&P, and Dow all looks like bear flags forming. Really? Okay. I was just kind of, you know, like on a bigger time frame or a shorter time frame. Maybe you'll need to jump. Oh my God, I got some obnoxious neighbors. They drive these loud ass motorcycles, so. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the background, but yeah, come on now, get you a normal car, get you a Tesla, get you an EV, get you, you know, them motherfuckers don't make no noise. But yeah, are you talking about this bear flag here? You think it's a bear flag, or you think it's like longer picture, longer time frame? Longer time frame. Let me see. Peep this out. I think on the longer time frame, it would be kind of weird for it to be a bear flag. I don't know. I don't know if this is your flag and stuff, but. I guess it could be. It's just, it's got a short pull, you know, on the daily. Damn, my man said on the daily. Yeah, I kind of see that. The pull is kind of short though, but it is a dramatic drop. So I don't really know the measurements on the pull to the flag ratio. I don't know if there's a ratio, but yeah, I see what you're saying. And honestly, next week is going to be pretty dramatic, right? So I wouldn't say dramatic, but just the volatility. So I picked me up a little bit of these UVXY calls just to see what's going on with it. They're lottos, so I kept a small position, just got me a few. But maybe it doesn't look that good on the daily, but yeah, maybe it can break out. It's got like a nice little descending wedge here, so doing this nonsense here. So I'm expecting a little run back up to about $12 or $13, and then maybe it comes back down. Then eventually it'll break out, right, and come back up to 16. But just pick up some volatility there with it. And obviously here it is. If you guys don't know, UVXY is something that I picked up. It sold off at the end of the, like near the last hour, so I'm just kind of worried on that. But it is what it is on the daily though. Yes, sir, on the daily. Jimmy, what's up? Yo, what's good, my guy? What's good? What's good? What's good? Hey, we're chilling Friday night. I just wanted, I don't know. I think you like Tesla actually, Jimmy. So you perfect timing for you. I was gonna talk about where is it? So, well, I was just talking about Polestar, and I was gonna say Polestar is a great company. Stock hasn't done well, but you know, it's just being overlooked. It's being like shadow banned or something like it. Like this, for example, this article here, 5 EV stocks to buy on the dip. I don't see no mention of Polestar, which is upsetting for me because it's got a good opportunity in the EV sector, right? But they got your boy Rivian, they got your boy Neo. Tesla is obviously they deserve to be up here. I don't really follow Li Auto to be honest, but it's probably like a knockoff Neo, like the great value version of Neo. I don't know. I do like XPEV though. I don't know if you guys seen XPEV. XPEV is pretty cool, and I like Neo. But there's been like short reports on this, so I stay away from China. You know what I'm saying? And then Lucid, I think they're like a, I don't know, like a beta kind of company, you know? Like Tesla's alpha and then Lucid's beta, you know what I'm saying? But 1% point from the feds next week will take the market. Yes, let me go back. Anyway, with Polestar, I'm just upset that they get no mention, they get no articles, they get nothing, no news. It's been really quiet, you know, really just killing the vibe, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think the more the stock goes up, the more the, well, not the stock, but the more the indexes go up, the more incentives, or they're more inclined to do 100 basis point. Yeah, so I mean, people are bullish on this, right? But at the end of the day, this is going to just give the feds and stuff more power to dump it, right? Because they'll be like, oh, market's doing good, let's go ahead and just be aggressive now, let's just go ahead and do all this now. So it is kind of like what do you call it, double-edged sword or whatever, I don't know. But anyway, I got crushed on some puts. Like I got puts, I think right here, like early on some Amazon, and then Amazon just did its thing. But today I made some of that back, so you know, it's a rough week, but we finished strong. So as long as you keep fighting, we're gonna be good. But yeah, that's what I got for that. Now I wanted to talk about Tesla's earnings. So I think, I don't know, what do you guys think about Tesla's earnings? Was it good? Was it bad? Obviously it ran up, and let me go and pull up their chart. We'll pull up their chart now. So I think one of you guys talked about it keep running tomorrow. Maybe that was it June? Who was it? Somebody on here told me that it was gonna keep going, and it did, but then it got sold off. So I honestly thought this was the top. Like, I remember yesterday I said the 200 moving average would probably get rejected. So we're right about where we started. So I think this is maybe a bull trap, and now we continue to retrace back down to like 760. That's what I'm thinking. I do think it was a really strong breakout. So usually like the breakouts would be, let's see if we can chart some shit up real quick. So this would be like the breakout that it did. And you guys, I think you remember I had this before it broke out. It kind of broke out early, but usually like I think the distance would be something like that. So it could still keep going, right? But just with the market conditions and the Fed stuff, I mean, maybe it doesn't break out that far. And then also you have a lot of resistance up here, right? So 850, I think it's a pretty strong support. Well, it was a good support, right? Is it? It's like 870, somewhere around here. So now it's going to be a really strong resistance going back into that. So just something to think about, right? But it actually, Tesla performed really well compared to the market. So I think it was, I mean, yeah, it closed green actually. So, but just closing above the 200 moving average, it kind of looks like a bull trap. So a lot of people got trapped up here, you know, either going long on it, and now they're going to run her down. And I'm not hating on Tesla or anything. I think it's a good company and stuff. If anything, the person I don't like is Elon anymore. I don't know. He's kind of got a little ego with him now, right? He's got like, I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it just me, or I think some of the, so a lot of his net worth is tied up with Tesla's stocks, Tesla's shares and stuff, right? So now that, and see, when Tesla was like up here and stuff, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy Twitter, I'm gonna do all this, I'm gonna do stuff like this. And now that Tesla's like, you know, I wouldn't say crashing, but, you know, down at these prices, like, he's like, okay, maybe this Twitter thing wasn't a good idea. So he tried to back out of it, I think. But, yeah, so just imagine if, you know, Tesla comes down further, you know, like, it's just gonna, I'm not gonna say it's the downfall of Elon. It's just like it's gonna be a reality check. So I just don't like some of the stuff that's I've been reading, like having like I don't know. Oh, my man says Tesla's going back to 690 for the memes, right? Sometime next month. 690 for the memes. I think so. $694.20. How about that? Let me do that for you real quick. 694.20. What do you guys think? For the memes. That'd be for the memes, for real. I think that's maybe. Agree. So what do you agree on, June? But yeah, so I don't know. I just feel like his ego is like gonna really 640.20. Oh shit. I like mine better. 669 4 6. What? I'm gonna shut up. Or how about nah? This is gonna be embarrassing. But I was gonna say 420.60, but that's like a hella low. 69, yo boy. 69. That's like all the way down here. I mean, you could probably see this price again if they do the split. Well, where's that at? That's like down here. Yeah. And that's crazy. It's like this was the area where it broke out, the 420 area. It was like wedging and then it had this massive rally. That's kind of coincidental, isn't it? That's kind of weird, my guy. Yes, sir. What do you guys think? 420.69 down here at this level before the breakout? I think if this is I think this is a head and shoulders like down here eventually for that summer rally up here, you know, because it's gonna be hot in the summer. Let me get the sun going out there, boy. And should we put the dude with the smiley face? There you go. So yeah, head and shoulders, and then we're gonna break down, and then we'll pass by and wave at 420, and then keep going down. And this will probably be the end of the head and shoulders, right? Because the top of the head and shoulders, man, I'm clowning right now, am I? But I'm being serious. So this is the end of it down here around this price. That's if everything goes to fruition. But I'm gonna delete all this because I'm clowning right now. I'm just joking. What were we talking about though? That was just me being an idiot. I have articles though, so let's talk about the revenue. Let's go back. Let's be serious. All right, come on. Let's be adults here. The revenue. What do you guys think about the revenue? So I think the revenue was good, but the margins are declining, and I think all that has to do with chip shortages. So basically, think of it like there's a lot of demand, but there's not supplied. So then the price of the car is going up. The price of the supply is going up higher, right? So that's across the board. So it's across for like vehicles, it's across for the components that go in the vehicles. So it just everything. You guys know the deal. You guys know what inflation is, right? Battery cells, all these other components that go in electric. Inflation just basically making their margins come down. So they came in at 27.9, down from 32%. And so just to kind of tie this into some of the other electric vehicles, if Tesla's like suffering from this, imagine like some of these other ones like Rivian, Lucid, even Polestar, yeah, C as in like yes, because Spanish C means yes. Or do you mean something else, Jimmy? 420 going back to 690 first. Yeah. So anyway, yes sir. I lost my track. I hate. No, I don't hate looking at the comments. I like looking at the comments. I like chatting, but then I lose myself. In the vibe, Anyway, the earnings weren't bad though. I mean, revenue. This has to do with their sales. I think just raising up their vehicle model prices. Obviously, they did this like 3 times this year or 2 times. I'm not exactly sure. I don't follow Tesla as much as I did Polestar, but in order to follow Polestar, you kind of need to know the market leader, right? So that's why I always looked up at Tesla. So if you guys aren't subscribed, definitely subscribe. I love talking about electric vehicles. I'm not saying they're the future, but it's definitely a trend. It's definitely something that's interesting to look. It's innovating, right? So and by the way, just after like thinking about it, you know how there's so many like mandates to have like all electric vehicles made by 2030. I don't think that's actually a reality. I think one of the viewers in here actually also talks about that. There's just not enough infrastructure. There's like materials and things. Like we're such at an early stage. Like even by 2030 we'll still be in an early stage. I think we're just getting ahead of ourselves, but I do think it's cool though, right? Let me read this comment really quick. EV competition is ramping up, so Tesla price will go down. Yes. So June, so I'm just curious, man. You like Tesla? You like Polestar? Which ones do you like? That way I can get your perception. Like until Tesla, the unicorn comes out, which the Cybertruck and the Semi. Yeah, and those are actually like a little far out, aren't they? Like 2023. So Tesla has like been pushing back a lot of their timelines for a lot of stuff. Surprisingly, even like Nikola has their Semi out before, which I believe I'm pretty sure Nikola has their Semi out. Nikola semi truck. What's it called? I think they have 350. I think it's out already. Pretty sure they have their vehicle out. They've already been making deliveries. Like the fuel cell? What the hell? May need to dunk to support issues. Deliveries. Let me see deliveries. I'm pretty sure they already have their... Yeah, but... Damn, delivery date. Yeah, I know how to spell delivery, guys. Well, I don't. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I do. I'm looking for... I get anxious. Anxious is the word? Is that the right one? Yeah, see, verse 2 vehicle consumer operating the ports. Yeah, but they've already delivered their vehicles, so honestly, that's a shocker for me, right? Like, I didn't even think this thing was still alive. I thought it was bankrupt after the homie left to his island and stuff. But yeah, I do agree with you. But yeah, June, do you like Tesla, Polestar? What I was gonna say, Lucid, Neo. What's up with it? What's your thesis there? Obviously there's some bankrupt companies there, candidates, right? But earnings per share, they basically beat, which is good. But then, like I said, the revenue is where they missed, and that's basically due to sales. So that can come from either like raising up their prices and not many people buying it, or just not getting enough demand. I think demand's there, right? But maybe just people not being able to actually afford it. So, Polestar. So just Polestar. You don't like Tesla? I think Tesla's a good stock. I just think it's overvalued right now. I think some of the other guys want it to come down actually too. So if it does come down, I definitely, I'll be buying some Tesla. Like, I love Tesla's product. I think it was great. The thing that I have a problem with now is kind of like Elon, just a little bit, like I don't know. He comes off like a con man, kind of like something behind closed doors, like just been doing some shady stuff. So anyway, and that's what's really discouraging me, because I want to get some Tesla shares, but now it's like all this stuff is coming out, and I don't know. Anyway, they do have their infrastructure stuff coming out, so their services, their charging ports and stuff, and they started adding like fast charging and things. And we've talked about this like last time. They also are going to start opening this up to other like electric vehicles. Like right now, it's basically exclusive to Tesla cars, right? So this will actually help them make more revenue, right? So I don't follow the revenue and everything too much, but let me get some water real quick. Sorry, it's like I always see like speakers up in the, like whenever I see a speaker and they take their water bottle, I'm like, bro, why do you need water? But now that I'm actually up here, I see why they need the water. Your mouth runs dry and stuff. But yeah. So this was actually interesting too. And I know you guys probably already know about the earnings and stuff, but they reported like how much cash did they have? Obviously they got rid of their Bitcoin. That's what's really interesting. I think they did like 1.5 billion, right? And they ended up selling 75%. So let's do some quick math real quick. So they did 1.5 million. So let me put that down real quick. And they did they sold 75% of it. So they sold like 1.1 billion dollars of Bitcoin. Essentially, they sold that, but they only got back like their free cash flow on their balance sheet was 936 million. So they actually I think they took a big L on that one, you know what I'm saying? But what do you guys, you guys are hella quiet today. Oh, my man's in the pool. He doesn't want to get water on his phone or something. That's all good, man. Cars in June, 1,000 cars per June. This was referring to their new factory, which by the way is like going to be very expensive. Like he's talked about that in in a few different articles, where just like building out an infrastructure for like factories and stuff, which is, it reaps a lot of rewards, right? Like you're going to start pumping these things out like crazy, right? And I think they're going to make like 1.2 million cars this year or something alone. Yeah, so what was I saying? Fuck. Yeah, it's gonna be. Sorry, I was thinking about something. I was thinking about Polestar because Polestar they don't have to get this infrastructure because they're using Volvo's existing stuff, right? But yeah, this is gonna be expensive, so it could be a reason why they actually sold some of their Bitcoin, you know? So it could be a reason that they actually sold their Bitcoin because obviously here they say uncertainty with China lockdowns and stuff, but I think just in general, like cash is gonna be like king again, you know, like money is important. And so I think that's the reason why they sold Bitcoin, which actually also brings me to like Polestar. Like I don't think their cash balance is like all that great. Like they have like what, like 800,000, 900,000 off the merger and stuff. But I guess they won't need as much expenses because of they don't have to build out their factories. So that's a good thing. But I think at some point they probably will need additional funding. So it's just something else to consider with Polestar. My man says, by the way, chips are big next week. Congress votes Monday for approval. That's right. That's right. Didn't they already vote for the first thing? Which is crazy. All that is corruption, bro. I don't know if you were in one of my live streams, but I was kind of raging on it. Like, just Pelosi, his husband, all that corruption, like, they need to be behind bars, bro. Like, they need to be, you know, be accounted for all that stuff, insider trading and stuff. Pelosi's husband, like, bought a whole bunch of Nvidia shares or contracts. I don't exactly know, like, millions, like, and then, like, weeks or, like, a week before, like, so he, and then he's already up, like, 15%. Like, that's insane. Like 300,000 minimum. And, like, they're just doing it in blank in faces, like everybody's face, like, and nobody gets in trouble for it. It's just, it's so irritating, honestly, for real. But yeah, and she already knew it was gonna pass and stuff. And honestly, the chip stuff, I'm kind of diverging, but the chip stuff is like the chip bill is just a way that's hurting us, the taxpayers. Like, think about it, like it's all that money, all that the 52 billion tax credit. Well, if you look at Intel's like balance sheet, like if you look at other companies' balance sheet, they have the money to do all these factories in the U.S. But the reason is just it's corruption, dude. Like that bill is corruption. Basically, we're paying for stuff that they have money to pay for. Like we're basically giving them money so that they can build their factories, and it's not like we're gonna get nothing out of that. They're just gonna be making money off the chips that they make. So yeah, it's bad, bro. It's bad. They're basically getting money to build out their factories, right? And then with the factories that they build, they're gonna be selling chips to us. But it's gonna all that money is gonna be coming out of the taxpayers' pockets, and it doesn't give the taxpayers any incentive. Like it's just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Intel and RVGO. Yeah, Broadcom isn't AVGO Broadcom? Let me see. Yeah, Broadcom. Yeah, it's man, it's dude. Intel and a whole bunch. They have tons of money in their balance sheet. Like they don't need a bill to pass for them to incentivize them to build factories and stuff. Also, not to mention, yes, demand is high right now, but with the economy slowdown, the chip demand is gonna like really shrink, and then they're gonna start taking like losses on their chips because their margin. They're gonna have to sell their chips cheaper because there's gonna be so much supply and not enough demand. So it's all like BS, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, don't fall for that stuff. Senate's good and the House votes Monday. Yeah. I don't know, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, let me go back, get back into the swing of things here. I got just tilted real quick again. I told myself I wasn't gonna get tilted, but yeah, it's just getting. Anyway, yeah, these are just some upcoming things, and with the inflation and stuff, basically. Sorry, I'm still steaming. Inflation uncertainty. Just basically, you know the story. This is all the story here. Russian brutal invasion of Ukraine, China outbreaks and stuff, semiconductors. This is just part of the story. It's a plot. Now I'm going tinfoil. But what do you guys think of the Ukraine war? Like, I feel like Russia's strength would like already have wiped out the Ukraine country, and it feels like they're going easy on them, or it's like a stage event. Like, what's going on? It's been like 3 months, 4 months, and they're still at wars. Like, it's just unreal for me. Like if I was Russia, I would pull out my best strength already. You know, like, come on, just. I'm not saying finish them off, but just like finish off the war. Like, let Ukraine win, let Russia win. Just stop like stalemating people. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's just it doesn't feel real. It feels like it's like a planned event. Like they're just it's all part of a bigger something. And I think I need my tinfoil hat trippy in here. for the DD. He has the tinfoil. But yeah, okay, so let me just go back to that semiconductor. Yeah, so this is like really affecting cars right now, right? And it's making cars prices go up and stuff. But with the economy slowing down, like there won't be chip shortages because there'll be so much supply, right? Because people are gonna, they're not gonna, there's not gonna be so much demand. It's the best way to put it. So honestly, that bill doesn't even need to pass because we don't really even need those factories. Like we won't need them in like a couple quarters. We won't need those factories because the supply and demand scale is gonna shift, right? Because of recession and stuff. Am I right? Or am I just I'm clowning right now? Temporary suspend limit production factory. Yeah, they're talking about the China lockdowns. Yeah, here we go. This is something I was talking about earlier. So yeah, just high cost of starting up production at a new factory in Austin in Germany. So like super expensive furnaces, like gigantic furnaces. Also, Tesla says they could lower their prices for their electric cars if inflation calms down. And so basically what he's saying here is like right now, basically what I was saying earlier, like demand's gonna come down. This is actually gonna hurt them. This is gonna hurt them with their returns, with their margins. They're gonna have to sell the vehicles cheaper because there's not gonna be so much demand, and I guess the chips and stuff won't be that expensive. I don't know. Do you think they'll cut the prices down, or do you think they'll keep them as high? I think they'll have to cut them down because if there's like a recession or something, people aren't gonna be buying. This is because of chip security issue. Oh, is there a security issue? Is it because of the China dependency, you think? Yeah, because China does most of the chips come out of China and stuff. I don't know. I still kind of think it's like, I don't know. Well, if Intel wanted to like invest in US, they don't need an incentive like to get credits and stuff. I don't know. Inefficiencies will continue to weigh on margins, impact and reduce and increase ramp up. Yeah. So that's it. I think I don't have anything else to say on Tesla. Yep. Okay, gotcha. Processing of lithium. Well, this is another thing that lithium, but I think that's it. That's all I had on Tesla's earnings. Did you guys like Tesla's earnings? Here's a graph for you guys if you like. Obviously, this energy sector is like they're not making too much money on it. They're like in the millions. What was it? How much did they make? 800 million during the quarter. No, what was it? I think they had a breakdown of the 10 million. I can't remember where it was. Oh, here it is. 866 million on energy and stuff like that. Most of the revenue is coming from their vehicles, like their revenue selling the vehicles. So I don't know, kind of take that how you will, but yeah, most of it's coming from selling the cars, services, and other stuff. I guess it's just like services. So what are you guys thinking? So I guess how do I tie this all together with Polestar and stuff? Let me see. I'm gonna close this out, and that's a different article. I guess we could talk about Tesla going up to 900. You guys think that's a possibility? Let me go back to the chart. I kind of told you guys my idea of what probably be a retracement, just like a small retracement, because it looks like a bull trap, right? Retracement and then continue going up. This article though was saying that it can continue going. So like it's been like on a pretty strong trading session, like for 8 days actually now. Today it hit a high of 842, which is the highest since May 6th, which I mean I guess is like a month ago. But basically, a lot of this has to do with just the economy, or not the economy, but the market, the indexes raising about 13% from the 52-week lows. Yeah, that run was insane, wasn't it? Like how many points the NASDAQ did in like a week. So that's why I kind of thought we needed a pullback at some point, like soon, like today or early Monday and stuff. Which, by the way, I'm curious to see if the index's futures are down. Yeah, it's down 0.24%. But this also comes with kind of, I guess, is like, you know, just as fast as something goes up, you know, it can come down as fast, especially for Tesla. Like Tesla, like for some reason, like it shoots up, like faster than any other stock. But I guess it can be, a bad thing too, right? It can calm down just as hard. But basically, I guess some of the optimism and kind of the momentum that made Tesla continue going and actually close green. My man says 860 next week. Yeah, the only like honestly, I think the chart doesn't look bad. Except for like that bull trap, but just in general, like the events leading up to next week are like it's kind of like a bumpy road, I think. Would you agree or no? Earnings has helped. So yeah, some of the momentum's just like the second quarter financial results were like not as bad as people thought they would be. Because you guys know there was like really like some worrisome about the China lockdown. They were down for like 2 months, so that could like really affect their earnings, their Q2 earnings, because those were the months that they were locked down and stuff. And then the homie, I don't know if I would call him homie, but the Elon, he actually spoke on it and just basically brought some optimism because you know basically it's a cult, baby. You know, everybody rides for Elon, so basically I gave them the optimism they need to pump it up. I don't know. Yeah. So 100-day moving average above 828. I didn't really peep that. I used the 200 moving average, but I guess they're right. This is like some technical analysis. People are saying the next term target is 909, and really technicals don't have anything to do with fundamentals. So my man is saying 86, 860, and the homegirl, I don't know what firm she's from. She said 909. Let me just go ahead and pop that up real quick. 909, like kind of like up here. Yeah, so yeah, we have a lot of consolidation around this level, my guy. We could do that right there. Oh, that's too much though, because we already have this one. Let me take it off. Shorts have to buy Tesla, that's why it's going up. Yeah, I did see that actually today too. I saw an article on Tesla shorts. I think they lost like 1 billion or something. I can pull that up if you want me to. Yeah. Jimmy, so you're a Tesla guy? Are you a Polestar guy? What are you, man? You can name your name. State your name and your occupation, bro? Have you seen that? I think it was like a YouTube thing a while back. There was a good article showing like the article. I think it might have been this one. Yeah, this one had like a nice little breakdown of the shorts. Yeah, here we go. Tesla, the short interest float was like 2%, almost 3%. So the only thing with the shorts though is like their fee is not expensive, right? It's only like 0.3%. It's not even like 1%. It is a lot of money though. $18 billion. Damn, son. Where'd you find? Nah, I'm gonna stop. Wednesday night financial. So yeah, basically optimism from Elon and stuff. And then I guess shorts. How much did they lose this one time? They say they lost are hurting. So following the Q2 financial results, shorts are hurting, which is surprisingly still betting against the company in the world. Oh, betting against the most. Ah, fuck it. I can't read it. They're betting against the most company in the world. But most betted company. Okay, you guys know what I'm saying. Yeah. So what's up with this short interest though? Here's the money. This is how much they lost. 1.1 billion. Yeah, 1 billion by midday yesterday following. Oh, so they're getting smoked right now. Was this did this article come out today? Oh, it came out today. Oh, it came out. So they're chilling a little bit because they were probably losing 1 billion and then it started coming down, so I don't know. I think the markets, I don't know what the market's going to do, but I think the market's going to be red tomorrow or Monday. I really just want to stick. What do you guys think about Lucid? You guys want to talk? I think those are all the articles I had. I mean, I have this one, which is good. Morgan Stanley reiterates their price target, basically. It's a very constructive review. Been a Tesla guy for 10 years now. Damn. Do you own a Tesla? I need to know if you own a Tesla. They reiterated their rating at overweight, a 1100 price target still. So that's just some price upgrades from Morgan Stanley, which I think is kind of reputable. Pretty reputable. Then there was this one. Oh, I do have some bad stuff to come out of Tesla, which is not this one. This is obviously just some Twitter shenanigans, right? So Elon's the CEO of Tesla, which has most of his net worth, which is like doing this Twitter controversy stuff. So now it's kind of affecting Tesla's price. So there's definitely that. Then there's a suing thing, right? So that's the bad thing, but we've talked about that before. There's something new that came out today. Elon's confident at Tesla could be fired over suspicious glass order. I don't know what this is for. If you guys want, I can play this video. I haven't watched it myself. So it's going to be a learning experience for both of us. But I'm going to play it for you guys, and let's see what he says.
He's basically overseen the construction of
shit.
Ed, who is Omid Afshar, and what did he do?
Yeah, so
He's
Omid
kinda cute, though.
Afshar is Elon Musk's right-hand man. He used to be
I got a thing
executive
for Asian
assistant,
women.
then he got promoted to be the director for projects of the office of the CEO, and more recently he's basically overseen the construction of the Austin plant, Giga Texas, and now production that's taking place there. And according to sources, internally, the finance group and legal audit are looking at a procurement order from earlier this year for some glass. They want to know what the glass was going to be used for and if Omid Afshar knew about it or not. And ultimately, according to sources, one of the questions being asked was, is this glass going to be used by Elon Musk for a personal project, personal use? In other words, not for Tesla's own construction or a building associated with Tesla.
So what are we thinking here? Was this for an outside, quote unquote, secret project, or a secret project for the CEO?
Yeah, so we don't know. Sources tell us that Omid Afshar instructed some Tesla employees to generate this procurement order, this PO, and told them literally that it was for a secret project. Beyond that, we don't have much more information. We know that the PO was generated much earlier this year, and that the consideration of the suspicion around it has been in place for a number of months through first Tesla's finance and internal audit team, and more recently their head of legal, David Searle, who was kind of looking into this and also looking into Omid's involvement.
A number of other employees, according to your reporting, have already lost their jobs over this. Is Omid Afshar, you know, is he gonna keep working at the company? Is he gonna go on a leave of absence?
So what we've been told, according to sources, is that people have been fired in connection to this, and we're told by sources that the consideration right now is that Omid Afshar will be put on a leave of absence. We don't have any timing of when that will take place. We, of course, asked Elon Musk, Tesla representatives for comment about this, and we haven't heard anything back. So we don't, frankly, know what Tesla's position is on all of this, or, you know, the latest that's happening inside as of this afternoon, but that's what our reporting is.
Damn, you guys hearing that? So my man here, one of the let me go ahead and put this back on mute so I can play my music. It just chills my nerves down, you know. Yeah, this guy, which is like his right hand man or something, just an executive, is basically possibly gonna get fired. What is this? Yeah, the Elon Musk, his right hand man or something. He's been here for a while. He's this man right here. He was starting like building up his he was an early I guess he's been here for a while, but he's like the guy that you go to, you know, if you need something, you go to him and he gets things done, right? As far widely regarded as an internal fixer for Tesla or Elon, he addressed his work at Tesla during the 2019 interview. Yeah, so I focus where there's a problem. He's like the fire putter out. He puts out the fires. If there's some issue or something, that's where he's at. And basically, he's gonna get fired, or he is fired now, usually because what did he say here? Usually when people see me, they're not always happy because it means, ooh, okay, he's like the Punisher or something. But yeah, no, he seemed like a legit dude, but obviously it sounds like some sketchy stuff was going on here, because they're buying this glass that's like very hard to acquire. I don't know if it's like illegal to get or something. It was just hard to acquire. And yeah, suspicious order of a hard to obtain type of glass. So I don't know, you guys have any ideas why they did all this? Begin an internal investigation. So I don't want to get too tinfoil hat, so I'm not going to say my thoughts, but I want to hear your thoughts. As for basically, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that, I think. So multiple Tesla employees have already been fired on like connections to like things like this, and so now as far as going to be forced to, you know, GG, you know, basically quit. And yeah, he was like the right hand man, you know, he was the go-to guy. He had several key roles in the company. I think he did the production plant and the stuff in Texas and stuff, and yeah, overseeing construction of Tesla's Austin plant and production once it finally opened and stuff. I don't know, what do you guys think they used that glass for? I think something on the article saying they're talking, it could be for that robot. Yeah, the Tesla developing a so-called Tesla bot. I don't know where it would go. Maybe and the helmet or something. I don't know, just kind of something weird, some sketchy stuff. I guess you guys don't know either. Confident at Tesla could be fired over suspicious glass. So I think that's the last article I had. Let me make sure. The other stuff is really just related to Twitter, blaming basically Elon about their earnings. Like, you can't really well, I don't know. Can Twitter really blame Elon for their bad earnings? I don't know. Just pointing their fingers at Tesla because, you know, they didn't get their numbers. I like Twitter, the platform and stuff. I just don't like their revenue. I don't like their balance sheet. I don't like any of the stuff that they really, just their operations. But the Twitter platform is pretty cool, I guess. I use it a lot. It's basically where I'm at most of the time. But why Tesla shares are up on the daily market? Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, for Tesla to, you know, be able to stay positive, optimistic on a red day. I mean, honestly, dude, the SPY, and you can't really see it here, but the SPY just sold off like crazy most of the day. Let me go to a 15-minute chart. Oh, you saw it. I mean, it was just a straight sell-off. Yeah, and Tesla, let me compare Tesla on the 15-minute. It like sold off, but then he was like, yo, hold up. I'm not coming down with you guys, you know? He said, hold up. Like, they held their horses, basically. They recovered. They held their ground, where like everything else just, I don't know, was a straight sell-off. This one pulled down a little bit, but really held its ground and really held the support level here at $8.15, $8.10. So let me see. I don't have any other articles. You guys have any questions? Tomorrow I'm gonna do a live stream with all these. Well, I'm gonna get you guys a nice watch list of 2 stocks that I'm looking at. After this live stream, I'm gonna go do some notes and stuff for you guys, and hopefully I can present that. So definitely subscribe or do the notification thing, hit the like button. You guys know how to help your boy out. But I'm gonna, and then we can also talk about these. These will definitely be interesting. I think Jimmy, who was it, June, was talking about the chips. Yeah, we have some big chips. So Texas Instrument, Qualcomm, Intel's in here somewhere. Where the hell? Intel here. I think there's one more. I think that might be it. But there's definitely a big chip week, and so even you can play the sympathies, AMD, Nvidia. Micron already reported, right? So Broadcom, I don't know where is Broadcom. It might come down the road. Broadcom is really, it really gets overlooked. It's like a boomer semiconductor, so I don't really care for it too much, honestly. But yeah, I'm gonna do a live stream tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'll try to do it early because I got things to do at night. And then yeah, we talked about Polestar. Unfortunately, nothing really coming out of it for real. Just basically the head and shoulders pattern that I showed you guys. And then we talked about the 900 price target. I guess we didn't really see if that's possibly if that's a possibility. You guys think that's a possibility? I think my man said 860. 860 is like up here. I actually could see that 860. You're not being greedy, you know. The analyst was saying 909, so she's being greedy, but you're being realistic with it, you know. You're being honest. You're like, let me just get a little bit more profits and I'm out. And then the analyst was saying 909 or something, so she's gonna end up backhauling. They're gonna cut her off right there. Because she's gonna be, I don't know. Yeah, she's getting greedy with it. And then we talked about the overall market. So I think that's gonna about wrap up everything. Do you guys have any questions? Everybody's kind of dipping already, I think. And is there any stocks you guys need me to look at in particular here? You guys want me to do some tweets? Definitely, you guys can follow me on Twitter also if you guys want. I don't have that many followers, but it's honest work though. I have the links here to TradingView. I have the links to Unusual Whales, which actually we could take a look at the flow if you guys want me to. I could take a look at the flow for Tesla and Polestar for you guys. Let's take a look at that before we dip. All right, Polestar. Oh, I got the filtered 32 sweeper. Let me clear that out. This is the options flow stuff. Highly recommend you guys spend some time on it. I'll put the link down below. You guys are already, I think if you're regular, you already know. You probably already have this. Let's look at the flow for this though. Let's do like 5,000 because Polestar doesn't get that much premium for some reason. Which, yeah, that's what's really upsetting, honestly. Let's do like 5,000. A lot of bearish activity. Look, a lot of puts being bought for, that's crazy. $15 puts, $10 puts being bought for like August 19, which it might seem like a long time, but we're already 7/22. Like it's only like a 4 week, really, yeah, 4 weeks. It used to be like a month out, like 8 months. When I bought these, I had like 8 weeks to get that done. But yeah, not really optimistic on it. They got the $10 puts. And these are actually our spreads. So let me make sure that, yeah, these are spreads, but they're buying $10 puts. They're buying the $10 puts for what? Let me double check real quick. They're buying the $10 puts for the 7/29 and for this week. So these actually expired in the money. They're probably going to press it or keep it under $10 for next week so they can keep that 13,000. Yeah, it's insane what they're doing over there, boy. But mainly bearish. Now, it's not a lot of money. This is a lot of money. 70K, 70K, 70K. These are the biggest ones. But the other ones are kind of small. It's like 5K. They're selling calls. The really interesting part is like the biggest orders, which are the 70K, are like, they're not like leaps or anything. This is like a month out. They're keeping it under $15. So we'll kind of see how that plays out. But it's not technically bearish. It is bearish, but I would say the spread is kind of wide. So they're getting filled in the middle. So this could technically be like selling puts, which is a bullish indicator. But right now, the way that it's spot filled, it looks bearish. So we'll just kind of see how that updates. And then Tesla. Tesla is like a really hard one to do, honestly. Let me just do my filter, my go-to filter, 32G. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me do Tesla. And I'm sorry I didn't get that much information out today. If there's anything you guys think that I should cover that I didn't get, then let me know. I'm gonna have to bump this up. Let me know. Pretty much the breakdown for today is really down the middle. 50% bullish, 50% or 46% bearish. Towards the end, there were some calls that came in. So everything that's coming in is going to be under 32 days. And so towards the end, we did get some, like almost $1 million order. It's a spread, by the way. Let me make sure that's correct. So they're selling the 815s, buying the, oh, so this might be a, actually these are, where did it close at? Tesla closed at, okay, they sold the 815 calls. Oh, so they took profits on these. They took 3K, or yeah, 3K, no, 100. But they bought the 870s for like 4 weeks out? Okay, so that's big. That's actually pretty big. $1 million order. And then we have another one right here, 870. Let me make sure that's a good order. 750 they bought. Yeah, 870. Something's going on with the 870. So my man, Jimmy was saying 860. Maybe it's a thing. Maybe it's in the books, man. 870. We saw the 870 here, and then we saw the 870 again here. All right. So what was it? Yeah. Wait, wasn't it 870? Yeah. 700,000, and then 800,000. So about 1.5 million. And then they also have 750 puts. Oof. Okay, but this is like kind of smaller orders. I guess they kind of add up though. But that was actually, this was towards the end. All this happened towards the end. And really, Tesla, like I said, Tesla's flow is really hard to read because it's always like down the middle, 50-50. There's never like one direction. But we can look at the analyst cope and see what's going on. So the gamma is coming down. So that's like bearish. That means that there's more bearish money. There's like less call coming in. And then this means that it's more bullish for some reason. And then the price is just staying stagnant. That doesn't really help, does it? And see what I'm saying? Like everything's down the middle. Like there's no way to identify. Unusual wells, like the flow stuff is hard to use for Tesla for some reason. It's hard. But here's a couple other orders that are in the $1 million range. You got 3.6 million bearish. They're selling calls. So this could technically be bullish. They're buying 500 calls for 3.5 million, and then they're selling 490 calls. I don't know what that even means, honestly. Everything's leaped though. This is 2023, 2024. This already expired. Then everything, yeah. So I wouldn't care too much. This is the only one that's interesting, the 6.9 million, and it's a bullish order, which is a ooh, okay, hold up. $850 call. And how much was it? Yeah, this one's interesting right here. The $2,000 size for 2 weeks out. 8.5. That's like 2 weeks out, right? Let me check. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So there's a big order that's in the short term. Everything else is longer term. So let me go ahead and slap that like on this one. I'm gonna keep this one because I want to follow up on it. You feel me? You feel me? There's a lot of call premium money going into this. Honestly, I'm just gonna heart this, and then it should help me update this on Monday. We could actually do like. Yeah, where the hell is it? Oh, here it is. This was early though. This was 8:51, like 9 o'clock. The good thing is the spread, it got filled like at the ask, so they wanted these calls for sure. So this is bullish. This is hella bullish actually. Damn. Okay. 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 Well, I'm gonna leave you guys with that. There's actually another one here, by the way. There's another. That's like almost $8 million in bullish premium. The only thing that I would say is this kind of came in super early before the sell-off. So, but you got some time, so a few weeks out. That's interesting though. Hell yeah. I'm gonna slap that heart right there. I'm gonna get rid of yeah. Let me get one of each actually. Yeah. Dope. Well guys, I think that's gonna wrap it up. Do you guys have any questions? Oh, look at this mess. I'm gonna clear some of this up real quick. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I hope you guys enjoyed today's live stream. I appreciate everybody that tuned in on a Friday night. If you guys held up drinking and doing some dope shit out downtown or whatever, and y'all hung out with me for a bit, so shout out to Jimmy, shout out to June. Hey, you guys are starting to be regulars. I appreciate it. Who else was in here? Oh, it was just you guys. And Saul was in here for a bit. I think he dipped already though. And Joe the oil man. Yes sir. But yeah, if you guys need anything from me, just hit me up. I'm on Twitter. You guys can follow me there. Let me go ahead and click that. You guys can check me out there. I haven't really been that active on Twitter, but I'm gonna plan to get more tweets out there and stuff. Yeah, and I try to post useful stuff, you know. It's honest work. It ain't much, but I try to help. And yeah, I've been more active on Discord, just trying to get some people in there and stuff. I think somebody just joined actually. Oh, okay. Emily or something, I think. Dope. That's cool, man. So yeah, I hope you guys tune in tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do a live stream in the morning. I don't know what time yet. We'll see what time I have breakfast and stuff. So. But you guys have a great night. I appreciate everybody tuning in. You guys stay safe out there and keep moving forward. God's good, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.